facial in New York when they had some downtime shooting Ocean's 8. So Sandra sat down with Ellen and explained exactly what it was.
Well, it's this way in which one forces through microneedling. It's like a little roller with these, some of you, I think many of you know it, and it pushes through the skin and ruptures the collagen and then boosts it. You look like a burn victim for a day, but then it pushes.
What are you pushing into the skin, Sandra?
Sarah?
Carrie? What are you pushing into the skin?
Well, you push in whatever the facialist would like to insert into your pores.
But what is it?
It is an extraction from a piece of skin that came from a young person far, far away, and they somehow figured out how to extract.
It's foreskin from a Korean baby. That's what it is. Who comes up with this?
I don't think. It's not like I'm lying there with little pieces all over my face. It's like.
Who thinks of collecting it and having it for, we'll do something with this someday.
And why didn't we come up with that?
Right. To be rich.
And so we call it, I call it the penis facial. And I think when you see how good it is to your face, you too will run to your local facialist and say, give me the penis.
Wow.
All praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to our elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to all the brothers pushing this work. And sincerity. And in truth. Alright. It's a brother Tamar from GMS Toronto coming at you with another video. So you see how sick these Edomites really are. Alright. So this is another article one of the brothers posted GMS on air. I think Elder Ayathon. So when he posted this, I remember this video, watching it. I think I made a video about it a couple of months ago, or I think even last year. But when he posted this, I had to, it reminded me of Amalek and what he does with the foreskin, because that's what they do as well. That's what these Amalekites be doing with their little boys' foreskin, right? And this is nothing new. This is what these heathens have always done. This is how you know that these people are nothing but the wicked. Using little children and taking advantage of little children. Who's to know that little boy that she's talking about, that she got his foreskin excrements injected into her face? Who's to know if he's not dead already and his blood is being used for adrenochrome, right? Or him being used as a sacrifice. You never know with these Edomites, man. And these are ancient practices that's going on right here now in Babylon the Great. And this is what these rich, they're not elites, they're just entertainers that has money. And they're nowhere close to being the elites, because the elites doesn't want anything to do with these entertainers, man. They're just here to blind the masses and to keep them asleep. But anyways, let's go into what's in these makeups and anti-aging cosmetics. A baby's foreskin produces fibroblast cells which produce collagen. So which Sandra Bullock in that video mentioned that the micro vaccine is pierced through her skin, right, and through her collagen, and it's pretty much injected with the same collagen, but it's from another person, right? Elastin and hyaluronic acid, all skin affirming proteins. Such baby foreskin are a common ingredient in anti-aging cosmetic creams. So this is what you women and all you people are putting into your skin, right? It is injected into your skin. So this is what you have in your bloodstream, right? When you put makeup on, or you put these other anti-aging creams and and cosmetic products. This is what's really going into you, into your skin. And this is for you women. Any man that's doing this to stay younger, he's not a man. But this is what you women that's of a certain age who refuses to look your age. This is this is what they're willing to go through and put into their skin. Mainly the Edomite woman, because there's something wrong with her looking old, because she knows, that melanin that's not in her skin. After a certain period of time, she started looking like she's in her damn 60s. Okay, let me get this scripture here. I think it's in Wisdom of Solomon. Solomon odious work. Okay. Children murderers. Let me see if it's this. Also, yep, here it is. Let me see, Wisdom of Solomon 12. Not that, Wisdom of Solomon 12. Let me get Wisdom of Solomon 12. So like, yeah. So we'll start at 3. For it was thy will to destroy by the hands of our fathers both those old inhabitants of thy holy land. So now, this is the perfect scripture, because it goes to show you that the old inhabitants of Israel, of Canaan, right, that holy land that the Lord chose his favorite pit. This is what these heathens were doing in the ancient times, okay? That's the reason why the Lord gave us the law, told us not to do so many things, because these old inhabitants, these Hamites, these other nations were doing exactly what the Lord told us not to do. So this is what they were doing. Whom thou hatest for doing most odious works of witchcrafts and wicked sacrifices, right? So this is what you're seeing today, right? They were sacrificing their children, they were using makeup, and who knows what they were doing with the foreskin of these children, right, back then, because this is not a new thing, right? And witchcraft, and makeup is witchcraft, okay? That's part of it. And also those merciless murderers of children and devourers of man's flesh and the feast of blood, right? This is what exactly that's going on right now in this world, because the scripture says there is nothing new under the sun. So the same sacrifices that these old inhabitants of the land were doing back then, guess who picked up those practices? Esau, Edom. So it tells you here they're devourers of man's flesh, and it's a known fact that some of the food that we're eating right now is not food at all. It's mixed in with human remains, right? Some of those burgers that you people like to eat so much, it's actually the flesh of people, right? And this goes into your abortion. This goes into your it says your murderers, merciless murderers of children. This goes into your abortion. This goes into a spiritual killing as well, but mainly physical. Every year, how many children goes missing? Thousands of children go missing, and nobody cares, right? Especially you Israelite children, mainly you boys, right? Look at in the ancient time, the Egyptians did that to us, and the Romans did it, and guess what? They're back here through Planned Parenthood, etc. with their priest out of the midst of the their idolatrous crew, and the parents that killed with their own hand, so destitute of help. Right? So, like I said, the scripture said there's nothing new under the sun. These parents back then killed their children, and now you see the women. Women are always wicked towards their children, man. Whether it's a righteous kingdom, you're always the evil eye, right? There's always a woman who's willing to do sacrifices. You know, whether it be of her custom or for money, right? And this time, most of them are doing it because, it's they're too young to have children, or it's not that time yet. These Edomite women be doing all kind of shit out here, man. Our people, we have gone after the ways of the wicked, but these Edomites, it's nothing to them for them to take an abortion, and most of them that you see on the front line talking about they're not giving their children the jab. A lot of them have taken abortions, and now it's it's that time now, especially these liberal women. Anyways, man, so that the Sandra Bullock video, that goes a long way. That what the elder put out, that's how you know what these people are up to, man. And they're nothing but the wicked, and the Lord will destroy them for that. All praises to Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai, that will honor our elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to all the brothers pushing his work in sincerity and truth. Peace to the elect wherever they are, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth and the 1/3. Shalom.